So
Welcome back to the Piggyback Podcast. Woo!
Yippee!
Yeah!
We're back. We're back, gang. Coming to you on a Monday episode instead.
Today. Wow, this one's pretty big for us, guys.
Yeah, I know. We're spoiling your guys rotten, all 20 of you.
All 25. Hey, I want to point out real quick. We've hit a milestone, guys. Well, we hit like a milestone a while ago, but we've hit like around almost 500,000 views on all of our different like short form platforms.
Really? That is horrible for our futures.
Yep. We have almost no subscribers and almost no followers, but people have been watching our stuff. So go subscribe. I guess. Thank you all for watching and hating our content.
Thank you. Thank
Lots
all.
of hating.
Thank
Lots
comments.
Lots of hate. I just want to make it very clear.
I love when there's more hate comments than there's likes on a video.
Yes.
That's when I feel love.
And they're all towards Olive. Yeah, woo. But we've been getting a lot of hate lately, and I want to be known that we read every single one of them, and we laugh at all of them together. So it's
Sometimes
all...
I even consider responding, but I don't.
No.
I'm bigger.
Nope.
I'm bigger
better
than
than
the millennials hating on a 17-year-old
Exactly.
girl.
There are full-grown men in the comment section defending Harry Potter from her online, and they're all
I'm
right.
sorry, you're a little upset you didn't get your letter to Hogwarts.
That's all. That's gonna get clipped again too. It's gonna get clipped for sure. It's already over. But okay, today we have like a little quick podcast for you all. We're doing a little episode on the bombing of Iran.
See, our goat, like you said last time,
you can't
our
Yeah.
goat, Donald J. Trump, he has, obviously started a totally justified war against these evil terrorists. Let's go.
Let's just say he's been making moves in America lately, and this is just another one of those. You can't play that. You cannot play that. We're gonna get a copyright claim for sure. This video's axe.
No one's copywriting us. Don't even. Someone's take care to do that.
All for zero money, just gone from the video. Okay. But yeah, today's episode's all about the bombing of Iran. I'm not gonna hit the button again, kind of care to. But yeah, it's a pretty big topic in the news right now, right? They killed like the leader of Iran.
They got his ass. They slimed him.
Aren't they claiming that he's not dead though? But it's like he is.
Yeah, Iran's trying to say
I'm
he's
pretty
not
sure
dead, right?
they've officially confirmed it now,
have
and
they?
now they're like trying to find like a
Who is the backup
like a different
option for
person.
them? I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna see who the backup is for them. Honestly, I want to see who it is.
Well,
he's gonna get killed again. Obviously, I don't know why they did. I don't know why they released his name.
Oh, they released his name already?
Yeah, that's crazy because they're still bombing them. So like,
isn't that like? Hasn't there been like? How many casualties has there been? Because bombing's not great.
Look it up. Okay, so the backup like prime minister, or whatever it is for Iran. Oh, it's just not loading. It's called Supreme Leader. That's kind of cool. We should have Supreme Leaders in America, honestly.
Dictator cool.
It is. It looks like it'll be. Fuck. It's so long. The council. It currently includes President Masoud Pezeshkian. I'm not saying.
You hear that? You hear that here, folks? James King hates ethnic people.
I hate their names. Nope, cutting that part out. But
You're not cutting that part out.
No, I'm not. I'm too lazy. The point is that they have like a lot of people, and there's like a lot of names. Okay, casualties in Iran. Attack, or
2026.
Attack on.
Just say U.S. Just say U.S. Iran war 2026.
war.
Iran casualties.
I did. I just googled that like entire string that you just said. I typed it all out like in record speed and then googled that, and now we have to wait for it to load. So it's like whatever.
Why do you have bad? Why do you have bad like Wi-Fi?
The school fucking sucks. That's what I'm sorry. Sorry.
Listening to something that was talking about how like really like the war isn't like totally justified because it's more of like a manipulation of power because it's like
that's what Laura said,
it's
like a while ago.
Right, I was talking about this earlier, but it's like Trump's it's like he's attacking because right now like we're doing good and they're doing bad, so it's like we have the military like they don't, and it's like we're predicted to win, and like he wants to be seen as a person who takes down.
Like what is I was really talking about this with James before. Like I think the whole point of the war is not even necessarily about like the whole getting rid of nuclear weapons or anything. Like, I don't think it's about that. I think it's literally just about like
he wants
to look good, because
he wants to be the person that finally defeats our enemy. Or
guys, stop talking about ICE, guys. Okay, I got rid of Iran for you.
That's kind of crazy, good. Right? Like
I'm your Lord and Savior. Like I don't know.
Do you think like it was like a distraction thing from like other things happening in America?
I don't know. We're talking about it right now, are we?
It's like
I
think he wants his name. I think he wants to be seen as someone who did something
good,
like
this
really great. But it's like it's like it's like you can't. That's like unjustifiable. Like
and it probably won't like actually like make much significant change. I think it's gonna be like, well, okay, they killed the leader who was like leader of the country for like since its founding. So that's probably like really bad. But like It's gonna be like Venezuela. I think it's gonna be Venezuela where like the government, like the remnants are still there, and like Trump will say it was a win, but nothing will change.
It's like nothing ever happens. Obviously.
Nothing ever happens.
Is there still
what?
Like what's it called?
Who knows? Frankly, I don't
like what's like they talk like
a council
diplomatic talks.
Oh,
diplomatic talks between America.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure they were literally having it like before. They were like trying to tell them like, hey, don't have nuclear weapons, and then they were like, no, we want to just have uranium and enrich it or whatever, and then it broke down, and that's when the war started.
I guess my question is like, who exactly is Trump winning over by bombing Iran? Because
his support. His
supporters already support him no matter what, though, right? They're like kind of like a cult kind of thing happening here, and the people who are against him already don't want to see him doing that, right? So like, what exactly does he?
His reputation, I guess, overall, like
reputation already sucks because no one likes when he does that.
I mean, he was.
Oh, on that point, it's like, to what extent do you think one country should be able to tell another country, like, you can't have nuclear weapons?
That's insane, too.
Even though I have nuclear weapons.
Actually, fun fact, that's like a whole topic in debate right now, too. Well, since I'm in debate, obviously. Then they had like the whole nuclear weapon thing. They had like a whole point where America trying to like control and police and govern other countries and like the use and like acquiring nuclear weapons is inherently immoral, I guess.
Well, yeah, obviously it's hypocritical. They just want to have like a monopoly on it and not want to have like their geopolitical rivals or adversaries be able to like confront them in that way.
I think this is like it was bordering on fascism.
I mean, that's what basically every nuclear power basically is like that. Basically, like I think when North Korea got nukes, like all of them, even like Russia and China, their allies supposedly, they were not like a fan of that.
I think you really shouldn't be allowed to like police what a different country does, though. I think we could benefit a lot from maybe staying in our own land at times. I think
America first.
I can't like really imagine what we stand to gain from stopping Iran. Well, from I guess I understand why we would want to like stop Iran from getting nukes, obviously. But what do we gain from actually just bombing them?
Weakening a geopolitical rivals.
But
it's not about like the people.
I didn't think Trump's agenda took place in that types of hemisphere here. Like I thought that's like it's not kind of too far away for us to like care.
I feel like he was like a mostly American-centered president.
And I get like the whole thing. Right? It's a state of terror.
Yeah.
Like states of terror can't. It's like, but it's like, I don't know. I mean.
What's the point? I guess kind of.
I mean, personally, it's like I don't think that they should be able to control what other places have like nuclear weapons. In that like one thing I take that said like political ideology or whatever. One of the questions were like talking about like military. And like the answers were like America should have like the best military, or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like other countries are also allowed to have like equal military power. And in my head, it's like that. It's like, who is selecting here that we should be the only people able to have the greatest military?
It's just
obviously
right?
not the ordinary people, like the people like in the
But you're right, though. Government. It's kind of bullshit that you would ever like think that you alone are deserving of being the only powerful country.
I actually deserve to have nuclear weapons that can kill lots of people, aka Chernobyl. But you
cannot.
You can't.
It's like, what has America ever done? Like, has put it in a space like, where it's immediately morally correct to give only them nuclear weapons and no one else.
America got to the bombs first, obviously.
That's all it really is,
and
right?
so because they want to control the world, you know, or at least like contain geopolitical rivals and threats. It's harder to do that when your geopolitical rivals also have the same like weapons that you have that can like.
I guess like from a utilitarian standpoint, I can understand it. Like trying to do the most good. It's like where you're just like trying to do the most good for most people. Obviously.
I mean, I don't know if that's the most good. I guess it's like.
I mean, keeping less nukes in the world is going to be like inherently more utilitarian, right? You're doing more good for more people by having there being less nukes. But I think, like from a moral standpoint, like from a heartfelt standpoint, ever trying to control a different country like that with their own nuclear weapons just seems a little bit too far for me. I don't fuck with it. You know? Because like
Chernobyl was not a nuclear bombing. That was the power plant.
You were thinking of Hiroshima.
No, I have to correct myself because I've said some wrong things here, and I get flamed.
Cut that, Rodney.
Don't
cut that part out,
please.
As soon as I said it, I knew I was wrong. I know what Chernobyl is.
You think of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, right?
Yeah, I've read books or whatever. You know, 39 Clues had some. They visited Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I did not mean to be infactual. Okay, yeah.
See, Rodney will cut out the first part where you say Chernobyl, and you won't cut this part out at all.
Me and Rodney will be having a fist fight if
you probably should, honestly. You probably should. Because Rodney's been clipping you shittily like for a while now. Rodney's like
literally always me. It's always
Rodney is
me.
fucking you over.
That's where most of the hate comes from. All the
honestly, yeah. Like when you said that wolves weren't dogs, it was already over. And Rodney clipped that part.
No, I didn't say. Okay.
You said our wolves dogs, and then Rodney He went for
No, we
it.
were talking about the freaking
Evolution stuff like dogs and
No, we're
wolves
talking
and
about
shit,
like them trying to bring them back, whatever, and how the
dire wolves.
and people
right?
were like flaming us in the comments. But honestly, in that situation, I fully believe we were in the right, and that the dire wolf died.
Yes, yeah, it did
and-
die. We looked up afterwards. It did
And
die.
the dire wolf was not like was not a dire wolf. It was just a little
No.
genetically modified whatever.
It's like a bigger
And
dog,
people
I
were
think,
like
is all it
flaming
was.
us. I was like, how are the people coming out of the shadows that for some reason believe in this scam? You are
dire
the
wolves
ones
are coming
we're
back,
talking
yeah.
about who are hoaxed by. Sorry, we're off topic.
No,
off
you're right,
topic.
but you're right though. We can cut that out for good content at least.
But
Nothing else.
anyways,
Mhm.
I don't think that. I think everyone should like have equal military power. I think that's like necessity because if some person has that power, everyone should. Otherwise, it comes unequal. I would say no one should, but that's unreasonable.
I think that everyone should have the ability to get to the same
Honestly,
level
I
at
think the
least,
Soviet
yeah.
Union should have the most.
Give me that. Give me that stapler. You know, I'm
What?
not letting you play with
I
that.
want the Soviet Union to come back. I want Russia to rule the world.
Yes, I want Nazi Germany to come back
No.
right now. Fascism.
You can't say that.
Oh,
You can't say that.
Love
We
Joseph
were
Stalin.
joking.
I
That's
love
what
Jo-
you
I
said.
love
joking.
I love
No,
Joseph
Guys,
Stalin.
let
I
me
love the
know.
Soviet Union. I have
was not
communist symbols
serious.
in my
Comment
room.
down
It was
below.
not
I
serious.
pray. I
the
wake up
idea.
every morning. I pray to the
Guys,
communist.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yes,
I'm sorry,
you are.
guys.
I'm not saying you're
Take
wrong. I
my
agree
words
completely.
with a grain of salt. I'm just joking. But
Comment down below, guys, if you agree or not.
stop.
Let us know.
But I mean, big picture, I don't think Trump is justified in his whatever war. Like no one who really wants to be at war with whatever.
I think people will just support him no matter what he does, even if they don't want
But
to
it's
actually
like
go to war with him. They'll
it's
still
like
support him no matter
it just
what.
seems like it's not gonna benefit us.
Yeah.
I don't see what harm they were doing to us.
I guess
to start
it's not about like benefiting the average like American or whatever. He might try to convince you
I
that
thought, like, yeah.
it's more about like overall like the government, what they care about, like which is keeping America on top, containing geopolitical rivals and adversaries.
like-
That's the reason why they do all
It's
that.
At the
like,
end of the day,
at
why would the
what
common man
point should
support
that
that,
be
yeah.
really the goal, or should the common people be the objective of the government?
I mean, it's what Donald Trump said he was going to do, right? He's only trying to support the common man, like do like, all these like small things to help the common man
They're
out.
richer
But
than ever. Look at that lovely
poverty
woman.
is zero. Poverty's at
Poverty's
zero.
gone.
More money
Single mothers no longer exist.
shot and killed. But no, there's like
Every single mother in America is personally
they're
paired up with a
married
man.
to man. But there's just like it's just like kind of weird, I guess. That he would. I feel like some of the actions he's been taking lately haven't really been for the common man.
I guess I'm not really shocked. I mean, like what Trump's doing is not unique to him. It's not really unique. Most politicians act the same way. I guess I
can't like imagine like the ICE thing being like for the common man, because even like getting rid of all these immigrants, I can't imagine that like really helping or hurting the common American at all.
It's
Like,
about
who the hell
because
cares?
it's because the people who like they see these, inner out group or whatever.
Yeah,
They're the
they're
outer
the
group
us,
and they need
yeah.
to stay out of our inner circle. That's basically why.
It's just like a lot. I don't know. I don't think I like what happened. I think, you know what? This is a bold take, but I think I hate politicians, guys. It's a very bold take. America needs back. I kind of hate all of them, I think. I don't know. Very bold take, though.
No, I would have to. I don't know. I just think it's like I don't. It seems kind of pointless. It's like
I guess it's not necessarily.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. If you ever want to see any real change in America, stop voting. Don't vote. Don't do it. Don't vote.
Don't vote.
Don't
Like,
vote.
If all 300 million people stopped voting, what would happen?
If we all stop, something changes for sure. Nothing ever happens in America. Nothing ever changes anymore. Like for the better, for the worse. Nothing ever happens.
I don't think anything would get benefited.
If you want real change in America, don't go vote. Don't vote. Never forget that. Never
I think
forget.
that's kind of the opposite. You know, I actually don't understand. I actually, I'm in AKP GoPo.
Yeah.
And even now, I actually have no clue how the electoral college votes works.
I couldn't tell
How
you.
does how does popular vote not win the election?
I guess because they made it like that on purpose because they didn't want it so that like the politician in theory could just like only have to focus on like the big states like California, Texas, New York, and then like neglect and ignore like Wyoming or whatever and other places. Although the way that the electoral college system works now makes it so that they really just can ignore whoever is like already going to be blue or red and only really go after the swing states.
It's such a fucked up system. Again, don't vote. I've been saying.
I hate the system. I hate the establishment. I'm joking. I hate
the voting
everything.
system. Hey, I don't hate everything.
I hate everything.
I hate everything.
I'm a revolutionary.
I
We should
think-
burn it all down. Burn it all down. Burn it
Yep,
all
that's
down.
me, James King,
Call him
revolutionary.
the next Alexander Hamilton.
Yeah.
I think to an extent, it's probably very important to vote on things that are at your local level. like things
Obviously,
like
that's fair
obviously
enough,
it's always going to directly affect you.
that's because that might definitely more directly affects you.
Yeah.
I can see not voting for a president not mattering because your vote doesn't
Your
matter.
vote doesn't matter.
Unless you live
But
in
I
a swing state.
I
obviously.
we live in a swing state.
If you live in a swing state, then it matters.
We live in a swing state.
No, we don't. We live in a red state. We live in a red state.
In a
Fuck, you're
state.
right,
No,
yeah.
us in Maine have our electoral college
I think
votes
it's only.
split.
I think it's only Ohio.
Oh, do
I think it's only that only goes for like
No, us in
Omaha.
Maine.
No, I know it's in Nebraska. I feel like that. Like
There's
that
3
specific
different
vote.
districts.
I thought,
is there?
I thought it was like
Okay.
Omaha
we
gets
have-
its own like voting
Yeah,
district.
because
and
they
then
have, it's
everything
like
in the-
it's
it's
popular
so big,
distribution.
yeah.
It goes
So-
like there's like rings, isn't it? It's like Omaha, then there's a ring out of it that we're in that always still manages to go red.
Which is
and
crazy to
then
me.
all
So-
the rural
Nebraska.
Nebraskans are in the same one because they're all raging
They're all red.
Republicans.
So
and
unless you
love their
live,
guns.
so if you're in Nebraska, unless you live in Omaha, don't vote. Your
no,
vote does not matter.
Your vote matters
it does not change.
because
It doesn't matter at all,
there's
does
been
it?
multiple times where that like our thing isn't like hasn't been there times that's like our thing contested of like which way we go.
I mean, barely.
Because isn't it like, because I know we didn't like, do we
think
always
you're
give
right,
one
but-
vote to Democratic vote?
It's always, yeah,
No.
no, it's
No.
always no, not
Is it always
no,
one?
not always, but like it's always like
It's
that
like
Omaha
there
district.
there
Yeah.
is a
Oh,
chance.
yeah.
Well, what are the Nebraska districts?
I guess if we lived in Omaha, I'd say your vote. No, you
No,
don't matter anywhere in
I
Omaha.
swear, like, it's like I thought it was just Omaha that gets like its own special
Omaha
vote.
always
That's
goes
like
blue.
one electoral vote, and then the rest of Nebraska is like 4, and like
I don't think so.
Omaha
Yeah,
always
I was
goes blue,
right.
so who gives
Okay.
a shit, obviously.
First, second, and third of all, I would like to note that I was correct.
Okay.
About what?
Okay,
Cut it out, Ronnie.
basically-
Cut it out.
cut it out. We
Basically,
can't be.
I'll show it to you guys. It goes this ring here,
Mm.
a little rider ring around it, and then everyone else, and,
So, yeah.
and they all get one vote.
Oh.
And I thought that there was a chance, and then it's like count. It's like
So they purposely like make the blue state, blue city, I guess, of
Well,
Lincoln,
it's-
like be
It's
diluted
It's
by
like
all the
gerrymandering,
red area.
gerrymandering.
It
So,
is
are you telling me
not-
that the system's fucked up in the first place? It's like selecting our votes.
It is
in the,
not. It's not. I wouldn't call it. It's like everything's gerrymandering anyway. But I
Yeah.
mean, to be fair, well, let's see how.
the voting system is so fucking
I thought
flawed
like
anyway, dude.
in like Nebraska, if you ever look at like a voting map, it's always just specifically Omaha and Lincoln that are like the main Democratic strongholds.
Well, we try,
and then
yeah.
everything else is just like red.
I mean, that's really all it is. Yeah, it's just like
So guys, if you live in Nebraska, any of our Nebraska viewers, if you live in Omaha, your vote matters.
Okay,
if you don't live in Omaha, it doesn't matter.
Omaha always do anyway, dude.
Here.
See, that's what I was talking about. This is what I was talking
It gets
about.
back Democrat over here. So what? Basically, it's like here. It's their own voting thing.
Yeah.
You would never have a chance if you're over here to get like that's not. It's just never gonna.
I don't
want
want to be that guy, but you are talking about a podcast, so they can't actually see the
Okay,
picture.
well, you
I'll
guys.
flash on screen.
And anyways, basically, to explain it to you is it's like Omaha has their own thing because they have the biggest population, and then it goes out from there because
And we're second high.
then-
Are we second high?
But it's like
Yes.
it's we're in the ring, and
Yeah.
it's like, and then everyone else I has to equal out to
And
the
then we
rest of
get
it. And you know,
diluted by all the red.
I think you shouldn't be complaining about that because we're lucky to even get one blue vote.
We're lucky to get a vote. That's
Well, no,
bullshit.
We're lucky that Omaha gets a vote.
I'm just saying that like normal, like if we were any other state, we would just be all red.
That is true.
So-
But I'm just
So-
saying that
So guys,
it is.
if you vote, unless you live in Omaha, your vote really doesn't matter.
Your vote doesn't matter in Omaha
I
either.
think a couple times like,
Whoa,
it has
whoa!
become
It's
red.
one more.
Has it?
It's one more vote for our King Trump.
You're right.
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but in Omaha, if you're like a right wing voter, your vote doesn't matter either because they'll probably go blue
But it's
anyway.
like that's how it always is.
Yeah, so why vote?
But I think there should be more states that have the like split up.
No, because then
it
like
could
the
fuck with
establishment
voters,
would
yeah.
like that's why gerrymandering exists in the first place. Like they know like certain parts of the.
But
Like,
to an
like, because they don't care. They don't care.
They
Like,
don't
they
care.
want to maintain their own power and positioning. That's why,
Well,
like,
just
in the
take
second,
back-
that's
take
why.
back-
Let her
Take
talk.
back racial gerrymandering. Sorry.
That's
Yeah.
why. That's
Wait,
why.
take it back. Bring it
that's-
back in. Whoa.
That's why in the
You heard it
in the
first,
second
guys.
red ring, as you see, like Lincoln is the only blue part of it,
But
but it
it's
gets
like-
diluted by all the red
But
states.
it's like it doesn't matter that we're blue because the majority is red.
That's what
Yeah,
I was
so
talking about.
there's
It
no
gets
point. So
diluted.
don't vote. So
It
don't
gets-
vote.
No, because you look like on your
Yeah.
like, thing, like
There's
Lincoln
another
was the-
blue. There's
Lincoln-
another blue.
That was Lincoln. That was
No,
Lancaster County.
there's Omaha, Lincoln, and there's another one.
Oh, is there?
The Panhandle.
Oh,
I don't know. But
Probably that
anyways,
area at least, yeah.
basically, big picture. I think it's fine that Lincoln's vote. Lincoln's Democrats don't matter.
If you're blue in America,
If you're blue in Nebraska, do not vote. Your vote doesn't matter unless you live in Omaha.
Don't vote. Pure. If you're red wing, blue wing, I don't care what you are. Don't vote at all. Don't vote. Don't vote.
Don't vote.
Unless
I
it's
want to tear
for
this system down. I want to see something
state
different.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's worth voting for.
I don't even. I'm being like genuine. I don't even think like that the people could like govern themselves better.
Are you
than
registered
the
to vote?
government could. No, I think I am actually. Yeah.
You didn't register with like when you got your license.
I think I am like just automatically registered then, aren't I?
No, I'm pretty sure you have to.
No,
You have to go out
I'm
and
17.
do it.
I can't vote anywhere. I'm 17 still. I'm not 18.
Oh,
yet.
you're not 18 yet.
I'm just
Are
You'll
you-
be
are
18 you'll be 18 by the next
voting
election.
next
Yeah.
election?
No.
No,
Oh
you
no,
are.
he obviously not gonna vote.
I'm saying I'm not gonna vote. Obviously, not gonna.
You're
vote.
not gonna. You're
He
not.
thinks
It's state though.
He thinks it's
Oh,
it's
state
pointless.
election? Oh shit.
That's in
No.
November. You're
No.
not.
I don't care.
You're not.
No.
But it's like I think it's a kind of extent. It's important because the people representing you. Obviously,
Has-
Daddy Trump will never represent
Has
you.
Lincoln
No,
Lincoln
no.
have ever like voted for like blue? So let's look at the congressional district because that was like the electoral
It's
district
just,
for like.
I don't even like feel like the system itself is like inherently negative or whatever. Well, obviously it is.
You literally just said
It
like,
obviously is
it's
inherently
like
negative.
self-centering
But I'm saying,
to the top and like
yeah.
people at the bottom like they
I'm
get
saying like the
fucked
people
over.
themselves aren't going to be able to govern themselves better, obviously. But I just want to see some kind of
Well,
change.
right now
in
we
the
have
world.
freaking like Jim Pillen or whatever.
Yeah, I
Jim
don't want
Pillen?
Jim Pillen to
And,
win again.
You know, I
I don't wanna vote either.
think about my letter from him often. I
You
have
got a
it
letter
sitting
from
in my
him?
desk.
Shit.
Yes,
You
and
got a
it's
letter
talking
from him?
about it's like all. I don't know why I'm the only person in my family who received this because talking about all his achievements in his term, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm not even at voting age.
No.
Anyways, it's talking about how I helped to build the ICE detention center.
They're
in
trying to get you.
Nebraska.
They're trying to get you. They're trying to get you
They're
young.
trying to get me to go to his side, but I'm just like
They're trying to get you. They're trying to get you young, obviously.
I don't know. I would never vote. I guess because I feel like if I want,
Because
I feel like it's easier
the
to make-
establishment is rigged against
I feel like
me.
it's just better to make change in like your community by going out and like actually changing things, like by going out like joining like
But can
your
you really ever make a change?
volunteer. No, of course not.
So he's
right?
basically saying he wants to like James is a revolutionary
No.
who will tear down the entire system.
I'm just saying
he will be the face of the
will
next
No.
revolution.
have-
Shut the
He
fuck
will
up.
be
He will
the
have
face.
people about
He will
him.
be. He fights for the
I'm just
proletariat.
saying, if you
He
want
fights for
like,
proletariat.
if you want change, I guess in certain places, I think it'd be easier to go
They're all
around like, your
Republican.
community.
Wait,
And
really?
try and help people around.
Um,
around
congressional-
not all-
The delegation is entirely Republican.
Wait, can I see that map?
Oh, this is I searched it up.
You just Googled it, I think.
Both,
No.
both all the the 3 House mothers and the 2
yeah.
senators.
Mike Flood. He
Let's see
won?
what
Don
let's see
Bacon
those
won?
the districts though.
What a
I think,
fucked up
I think
name.
District 1 is us though.
Well, aren't we District 2? Wouldn't District 1 be?
No,
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Mike Flood
you're
is
right.
Mike Flood's ours.
You're right. You're right.
Mike Floods are what?
See
he's
the
representing
districts.
House?
The district.
The district-
I want to say like a district
Oh.
map or congress.
That
Okay,
right
so this
It's a whole lot of
this is the
green.
thing. Green is
Oh,
everybody.
yeah.
We are in
I
red.
don't like how it doesn't go 1, 2, 3.
That's strange, I guess, right? That's not what you think.
So yeah, so basically it's the same thing as the
Wait,
electoral
so then
college where
how
we're
is number 2? Did they vote in a Republican? Why?
Omaha did? Fuck,
damn. I guess Omaha.
Because no one fucking votes anymore. Because no one votes. That's why they fucking swept in anyway.
It's all the Republicans showed up. Obviously,
That's
obviously
what it
use
is.
mail-in ballots.
Oh,
I know
it was
it.
all fake.
You're
It was all
right,
I
fake.
you're
just
right.
can't prove it yet. It's
I've-
the mail-in ballots.
Now-
It's fraudulent.
Now,
You
I'm
can't
not
tell me
gonna
it's not
say.
fraudulent.
Now I'm not gonna act like remove mail-in ballots isn't.
Well, I was thinking about this today.
Yeah.
Don't you think kind of like the agenda of like removing mail-in ballots? Isn't that kind of like trying to suppress voters in
Yeah,
general?
that's what it is. Yeah,
It
it's
is.
making it hard to vote.
They're trying to make.
'Cause
Yeah.
they'll do shit like that all the time. Like they'll move voting boxes in like impoverished areas, make it hard to get to. Obviously, like put in like really hard areas.
They
to
don't
get
want.
to.
They don't want people who might actually want change. To
Yeah,
make
they'll
change, you know?
gerrymander shit. It's like it's what a fucked up. Like in a world we can do
system-
all that kind of stuff,
the
right?
system cares
The
about
fuck with the
itself?
votes at that point. Why would you want to support it by voting even more? I just don't know.
If you live in a swing state, your vote kind of matters a little
It
bit.
matters much as it wants to, but the system's gonna fuck you up anyway, dude. They'll go.
It
They'll do what they
doesn't-
can. Like,
I mean-
the people at the top
One
will do what
time
they
in
can to help
Florida,
themselves no matter what.
It was like down to 100 votes.
Yeah, and the vote matters obviously, right? But the system
Their
itself
vote
will
mattered.
always like be trying to support.
But I thought they
itself
were
at the end of the
ragingly
day.
Republican.
No,
They are. They're super
no.
red.
They're a swing state. I think. Well, actually, I think
Are
now
they?
they've become kind of red now.
Yeah,
but
they're-
Well,
like,
they have a lot of
Ron
old people.
DeSantis.
They used to be a- they used
They
to be a
have like
swing
a ton of old people and like silent generation boomers. They
all
are.
gonna
They
die.
don't they tend to be more Republican?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna die though pretty soon.
No, they are.
Mhm. Getting
By
old.
2036, I was looking at a graph today for AP GoPo. The biggest like voting population is gonna be Gen Z.
Mm.
Which
we will
Oh,
make.
really?
We will be the change you see in the world, guys.
It's kind of like I don't really get like why should I go out and vote? I guess.
because
Because
your voice matters.
your voice
But it
matters.
doesn't
It's
matter.
not-
Make your
it's
voice
not
matter.
about your voice mattering. It's about the systematic. Like, if you don't vote, then what stops other people from voting, and then what stops like Donald Trump from becoming president?
That,
Do you know
okay,
what I'm
so
saying?
just, I should vote because it'll.
I know the third term's coming, and
Third term,
I'm
guys.
scared.
Guys,
You know, I will be voting.
Our goat, Donald J. Trump. He will be there during the Republican nominees when they're asking who should go.
No,
He's gonna be like,
do you know?
I've been saying
okay,
that again.
no. Presidents, they can serve 10 years total.
Yeah.
I know Trump. He's gonna
10.
No.
That was 8.
It's
10.
10.
Four. They can become
And then
vice
2 more
president.
for VP, right?
President dies. They're allowed to serve for 2 more years.
Would Donnie orchestrate the murder of J.D. Vance?
That's what I'm.
If you like,
I'm saying. Right, there's no way J.D. Vance can become a president.
Yeah, you're
Don't
right.
even.
He's so fucked.
I don't know who's like gonna be the next
Erica Kirk.
Republican.
It'll probably just be.
Right.
It would just
If
be
Erica
perfect
Kirk is
spot.
there, I'm voting for her.
I'm just gonna say this right now, right? She's in a perfect spot to run for. Okay, she's a woman. She's like everyone.
okay, she's a woman,
But
though.
it's woman in Republican.
But she's a woman. But she's white. But she's white, and she hates other women though.
Republican woman.
She
Republican
goes
woman.
for she goes
she does
against
look a little
abortion rights.
masculine.
Wait.
She hates abortion rights and whatnot. She is pandering towards other conservative women and conservative men all in one broad stroke.
But
She's white.
But
It's
here's
like-
my
it's like the-
fear.
it's not
Unless it's her via another woman, I think there's gonna be
Then she's fucked,
men
probably.
who's gonna like just solely vote Democrat, even if they hate the gays, just
Because
because
they're
they don't
men.
want to see
No
a woman.
woman can vote.
I think you're
Guys,
right.
guys,
I feel
don't-
like maybe in 10 years, like after this, the
But
election
isn't
after
that
this
kind of
election,
crazy
maybe.
to think about? Like that's how long you think it has to take for there to be a woman in presidency?
Because the old people have to fucking die already.
Gotta get rid of the people
Yeah.
who
Well,
believe
I don't
that.
think it's the old people. Would you vote for a woman?
Yes,
I
I vote
wouldn't.
for I won't vote at all. No, I won't vote
If
at all.
people who
actually.
believe, I guess, that women inherently like can't be in like positions of leadership
So
or
we wait
role,
for them all
which
to
is
die
obviously
off.
not.
Well,
It's obviously
I don't
dumb.
think I would have voted for Kamala Harris or whatever.
What for?
But that's because I just like look at her and I kind of am just like I don't want her.
That's
Like,
so
what-
insane.
I just-
That's
I-
vague.
I
That's
was-
vague.
I'm-
That's
so
vague. That's
vague.
vague. That's
A little
vague.
scared of
Go,
women
go,
being
go.
in power.
Let her
Go.
talk. Let her talk.
Let
Let
her
her
speak.
talk.
I
Roll
don't
it
think
down.
I would vote for any of like the big representatives of either Democratic or Republican. I think to a greater percentile, I think both of the parties are kind of like bad and wrong.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right. So why should I go vote then and support?
No, you have to find the obscure,
That's all right.
random.
I'll go vote for the Green
I'll
Party.
I'll give away
the
my random
obscure
vote.
random legalized marijuana
That is
party
who I voted for.
representative. That's what Justice should be.
I don't know. No one's ever given me a good enough reason to go vote. No, except for my mom did make it pretty clear like that people, like black people in the past, obviously fought really hard for me to be able to vote. But
Your mom doesn't struggle well.
Don't give
Being a
up.
white woman.
fuck off.
Oh wait.
I love you, mom. Love you,
Performative.
mom.
Performative.
Your mom's not watching
performative-
this far in.
Performative
Yeah,
virtue.
you're right.
Virtue signal. Virtue.
No, I'm saying like people. There are people out there like who fought really hard for my right to vote, obviously, and
What's that term for like white people who like on the
Oh,
left
white
who
savior.
like
No,
white
I'm
savior
telling
you.
complex.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's-
they've been saying for years.
I'm saying if you adopt 2 black children, to an
Yeah.
extent, it's like
It's
to
a
what
little
White
white
savior, white
yeah,
savior.
It's a little problematic. I've
So-
said before actually to my mother, and she's like, "Well, I'm not
So
racist." I'm like,
you
"Okay."
hate you hate your
But it's
family
like- it's
because
like-
you think they are a bunch of white saviors.
I think
How much?
no,
of, how
no,
much? How much?
Not my great
How
grandparents.
much of your
not my great grandparents? No, they're racist. But they're chill though. They're chill though.
How much of your siblings are black?
Just one, just Paul. Oh, like biological or adopted siblings?
I don't. I guess
you have
adopted.
non-black biological siblings,
Yeah, because some of them are mixed race.
but they're still.
Well, they're still black, I guess. But
Not pure-blooded black though.
Okay, don't ever say pure blooded again. Holy shit.
Can't say that. I
Oh,
fear.
fuck.
I fear that's not okay.
Yeah, Torres will love this episode for sure. He's gonna love this one. We got you, Torres. But yeah, I have siblings that are off in Florida who are like half. I think they're like half Cuban or some shit.
Does your mom have any of your siblings?
My mom, what?
Like, does she like, or any of your siblings like?
I'm the oldest sibling, so they're all pretty.
But
they're all,
like,
years
do
older
they
than me.
are they like still with your mother?
Oh yeah, they're all no. I
None of
think-
them.
Oh,
I have like 5 younger siblings, I think in total. I think one of them
are they in the CPS?
may not live with
CPS?
her. if I remember
CPS?
correctly. No, I think they'll live with her. No, I think
The
they'll live with
CPS?
her.
To
CPS?
what extent are you like?
I could have like step siblings, I guess.
To
too,
what
yeah.
like what extent are you like like?
CPS didn't take them, no worries.
CPS
But like, I was gonna say,
Step-siblings.
to like, what extent are you kind of like? I wish like I had grown up with my siblings.
I don't know. I guess I literally don't know anything about them. I don't know their names. Like I don't know anything about them honestly. So I haven't. Like,
So how do you know
considered
they
it.
exist?
I do want to get in contact with because I talk to my birth mom on occasion, obviously. So
Okay.
I
Isn't
wanna
that
keep
kind
contact
of
with
strange?
them.
Like to
Yeah.
be like I'm the only person who's not with like my.
And Paul is too,
blood.
obviously. Paul isn't like with his like.
Wait,
brothers,
so it's just
siblings
so
at
like
all.
it's just you and Paul like with your current like adopted family.
Well,
Did
it's
you
not- I
have
feel
your
like
name
there's, like, a
changed when you
really-
were adopted?
Yeah, my birth name was Isaiah, and I moved my middle name
You
instead. So I'm James Isaiah King. They agreed
Switched-
on it all though.
Switched
so.
Bible name to
the
Bible
white
name.
the white savior was like that's a
The
little,
white
Oh,
savior.
to what
A little-
extent? What are your thoughts on people like change their names after adoption?
It probably depends on it depends like if you're in contact with the parent or not, I guess. because the parent like okays it, there's probably fine.
So your adopted parents.
I was like when I was born, I was instantly adopted. Obviously, like I was never like there's never a period in my life where I wasn't adopted. So I guess I think it's different. Obviously, like if you're gonna adopt a kid who's like fresh out of the womb, you can probably name them whatever you want to at that point.
Wait, how did?
But
you
like,
were born. I'm sorry.
I will say like Native American children, or like Chinese, like not Chinese, Asian children, stuff like that, right? Where, like, their name could be important to your culture. Probably just like leave it how it is.
But you think your name, you being black, your name isn't important to your culture?
It's still in my middle name, obviously.
James,
I still have it like part
I'm curious.
of me. I mean,
I know. Sorry, I know you said like you were. Like if you were born in like Florida, so how did you get to Nebraska?
Oh well, they posted my adoption listing online. Obviously, my mom and dad applied for it. Okay, that's how it works. And like that's how it works. Obviously,
white savior, save
like,
this poor black child and bring them into a rich white hole.
Wrong.
I will say that. Whoa. I was like, there's like a long list of people who applied for like to be my parents, obviously.
And why didn't
my birth mother chose my parents out of like a list is all.
Why didn't the rest of them go?
The rest of them go where?
Like, why didn't the rest of them get like?
Oh, my birth mom picked it like by hand.
So the rest of them were just like evil, neglectful people.
They could have been. They probably were fine,
could have been good, but clearly she saw.
She saw the rich white women.
I will say,
that's the wife I want.
My parents were not rich back in the day. My parents were not rich back when I was like.
They're just now.
Like oh wait yeah, but like back in like oh they were like very
average. No, it's not
generation
wealth. They weren't wealthy back then.
We were like very average, like middle class family. Like we had like a average house. We lived like in an average neighborhood. Obviously, we didn't like do anything crazy back then.
We didn't move to the rich neighborhood till I was in 8th grade.
No, same here obviously, but yeah. It's just like
that was not obvious, but thank you.
Whatever. The point is, it's just that my birth parents are chill. Well, I don't know about my birth dad. My birth mom is chill though. That wasn't really the point at all. I don't know why I said the point is, does it matter?
So how young do your siblings get?
Oh, like 5th grade maybe. I think the youngest is in 5th grade right now, or there could be more like step siblings I don't know about. Obviously.
So currently, you just live with it's just you and Paul.
Are step siblings really your siblings if you were never with your mother?
I mean, yeah, this came out of my mom's room, obviously.
No, not step siblings.
Oh, then no. Wait, fuck. I have no clue how it works. I don't know.
Half siblings.
Step siblings
are half siblings. Sorry.
Like two people get married and one person already has kids.
Yeah.
They both have kids. Then it's like they have no blood relation.
I guess you're right. I guess I'm probably a step kid then at that point.
No, because you have blood relation. You're a half sibling.
Blood means nothing though. I've realized over the course of my life that blood means literally nothing to anyone.
Family is more important.
So to what extent would you say your political beliefs are influenced by your parents?
Well, my parents vote and I won't vote, so that's probably a pretty big difference. Obviously, there.
So obviously, you're like, I gotta stick it to them, you know.
I'm not sticking to I'm sticking to anyone. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna like avoid voting to stick it to anyone. Obviously, you know, it's just because I don't think that it'll do.
Sticking to a system.
Fuck off.
Revolutionary.
I sound like that fucking nerdy socialist kid from like last Tuesday. He's like, I'm a communist.
Last Tuesday.
3 weeks ago, actually. At this point.
But
God, I hate that kid.
I think it's.
I thought you said you liked him. You wanted him to like come back because he was interesting.
I like the idea of him. I think I hate his personality.
I think being communist is not okay in today's society.
It's not morally correct anymore.
Not morally correct.
Well,
it's not cool
obviously, people are trying to create something from an unfinished manuscript, and it's like you can't build a road if you only have the first 2 steps.
So that's the main issue for most communist like countries is that like they become like too ideologically rigid. They have like an idealized version of how they believe people should act, and when it doesn't match up with how they believe, instead of trying to like change their ideas to like fit with that, instead they just try to change the people, or like if people critique the system, they get punished for it.
And we also haven't seen late stage communism yet, too. Obviously,
have you ever thought like how unfair communism truly is?
Not at all, really. No.
Well,
I guess to the people who like worked for it and like.
Well, it's like communism. It's like you're predetermined your path. It's like if you're not smart, but you don't get a chance. So you go down this thing. So then it's like. Okay, you have the people who they're smart, they're doing something, and then you're automatically put into manual labor, and it's like, is that really equality? And it's like also like the whole thing of like there's no marriage, you don't have ownership of your kids.
Kind of like anti-gay
it's
too,
like,
a little bit
let
too.
me have,
a little bit
it's like
anti.
It's like you don't have why.
Wait, really? I've never heard about that anti-kid thing.
It's like basically it's like okay, right, 9 months, you have a kid. The kid is the community's collective to raise. It's like the community collective. There is no ownership of you towards that kid. It's like
that's right. Yeah. You're right.
And I think people don't fully understand the extent to what communism is, and it's like you can't.
I think communist sounds right. It sounds cool, right?
It doesn't sound. I don't think it sounds cool. No, you can't have religion. You can't have. There's just like a bunch of things. It's like you can't have ownership. It's like religion, to an extent. It's like, do you have anatomy?
Huh?
Autonomy.
autonomy. Same
You were
thing.
close. I mean, the
I
point
was
hit
there.
home.
I was there.
Cut that part, Roger. Cut that part. But yeah, but I mean, I think you're right. Yeah, I think looking at it that way, it kind of takes away like a lot of the choices you can make in America, I guess. Not just like America is like the perfect option. Obviously, like, capitalism's amazing. Obviously, lazy capitalism kind of.
Yeah,
Well, it's
basically
like,
what I'm saying, like
America-
ideologically.
Like
Rich-
what is the best country?
There is no best option.
It depends on what you mean by best. Like kind of like really subjective. A lot of people have different like. I know it sounds kind of vague, but like I feel like
There really just isn't a
it
best
depends.
option.
It depends
though,
what you
right?
mean.
Yeah,
And even then, they all have like they all have their own like really bad like flaws when you look at it.
I mean, there really is like a perfect. There's no perfect system that like
No
benefits
perfect,
everyone
no perfect
equally.
society. They didn't figure it out,
No.
unfortunately.
And now we're fucked forward anyway. Late stage capitalism is gonna get you all of It's gonna be fucked us all over. I'm sure. Throw you
Well,
over.
I mean, I'm just waiting for Social Security to end.
Yeah,
And you know,
that's
here's the
insane.
thing.
You could end that.
You know
That's
what I'm
insane
gonna
to
say
me.
is I support the end of Social Security.
Really?
Don't they need
You
that
know-
for like old people who
Okay,
can't like
well,
work?
Yeah.
They say that's like okay, yeah, they need
So-
it for old people who can't work. But here's the thing. I think that it should start. You know how much money our government is spending on paying these old people?
A lot, but
Too
like.
much money. I genuinely like, and that's like one of those things. It's like all parties kind of agree with, like they all agree that like you need
What do
Social
you think? So do you
Security.
think?
Yeah, how
Like,
they
so do you
But-
think old people should like never like they shouldn't be allowed to like stop working and or they should just like
No.
die when they're not useful anymore?
No. I think that
I mean, yeah. Kinda,
obviously you
right?
have to do a light phasing out, right? You set a year. You say everyone after this year they won't get to receive Social Security, and then it's like you have to consciously save for your retirement. And you might say, well, you know,
That's
I
like that's
can't-
definitely like anti-black. I'm not gonna. It's like anti-minority for sure.
But it's like-
I'm talking about that
it's
right
like-
now. Yeah, huh?
it's like
Totally is.
it's
Yeah.
like to what extent if you like I guess that is kind of bad for impoverished people because it's like
Yeah, there's tons
they-
of community people who like, who just can't
So
afford to get
basically, if you
vaccinated,
if
obviously.
you're not in a system where you can like profit from it, you're just kind of fucked.
You're
You
kinda
know,
fucked,
you,
yeah.
you
But
should
it's like,
just
I
die,
don't
just
know.
die, just die.
I don't think
Mhm.
Social Security. I don't believe.
I think
I don't believe in it.
ideologically it'd be best like if I think you're right though, right? It's like if the way
In a good society, everyone would be able to save up their retirement funds
Yeah.
and have enough money to maintain their lifestyle through their retirement.
Some people have like they're like obviously like impoverished people. They like you were talking about like they can't
And that's-
save. Are you
that's
saying
not-
that? Are you saying that like
that's
in that
not part of
system
the good
that poor people
system.
should just die?
Fuck,
So
yeah.
poor people should
I'm
die.
just saying that's obviously not good. That's not you don't want that. I think
Colleges, keep
obviously
listening.
you know there can be to an extent that I think should your kids have to take responsibility of you and they start paying for your stuff. Who knows? I
Again-
think if the system was fair and there wasn't as much like poverty, whatever.
Zero poverty.
Well,
there is no poverty.
If like Donald J. Trump fixed it, you know.
that is way down.
There's
Let's
no
also
poverty in America.
take Social Security down. I mean, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think to an extent, it's like I don't care about the old people.
I think in a perfect world,
We
I would
shouldn't
like to
have
see there
it.
be no more. But I mean,
But
in
it's
the world
like,
we live in,
do you
should
know,
never
like,
get rid of that.
imagine how much better our government could be doing if they didn't have to spend a third of their budget on Social Security.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's that we've made. We have to lie at this point.
I will
We
say I
can't
do
avoid
support
it.
whatever Medicare, whatever like
Yeah.
healthcare things.
Medicaid, whatever it
I
is.
support them supporting people to get healthcare.
God, what did
Okay?
Donald Trump call it again? Like over.
Oh
what do you call it? I
no,
forgot what he called it.
the
Obamacare.
Unaffordable Care Act.
Unaffordable Care Act.
Yes, and I was like, yes, you're right.
I do support healthcare stuff.
Yeah.
But I just I don't know whole Medicare.
I don't know. It's
whole,
like it's,
whole Social Security. I don't think my money should be going to old people.
it's so easy to be like, oh, global healthcare, or like what's it called again? Like the thing that Canada has, like we can get free healthcare.
free
Whatever it's
healthcare.
called.
Universal
It's
healthcare.
either
Universal
yeah,
healthcare
universal. It's
coverage.
either like
Universal
universal healthcare is like a really good
coverage.
thing, obviously. But I've heard like a ton of horror stories about it. I just don't know if I could ever support it, like in America, I guess.
I
you
think
know?
universal healthcare would take down the quality of health systems.
That's what it is.
but
right?
it's like in general, I mean, but it's like to the biggest extent, it's like I do think we should have universal health.
From what I've heard, like mental health like related like issues though can get overlooked for way too long due to the fact that there's just so many people who require that much help. That's all free at that point. That actually bogs down the system as a whole, and it's hard to like, get the help that you require in these kind of places.
So we need like a system, obviously, that like filters out people. So I struggle,
But
I,
it's
I
like-
guess so.
it's
Yeah.
like-
What?
I don't
So
know
has
the
to happen
whole
with the
mental
healthcare.
health being overlooked. It's like, is mental health really? Sorry,
Don't say that.
Is
Come
mental,
on.
is mental health real, guys? Is it
Mental
all
health
made up?
all the time
Is it all made
time.
up? Is it all made up?
Well, I want to see your point though. What you can say with mental health though? I want to
But
see your
it's
point.
like I think if you have a situation where one person has anxiety and the other person
Mm-hmm.
has a ruptured kidney, I would choose to overlook the anxiety for the kidney.
Again, a psychologist wouldn't have to. Okay.
Oh, those are two different things, though. Like a
Yeah,
psychologist and like a
psychologist.
doctor.
Different person, different things, obviously,
I don't
yeah.
know if I think healthcare should cover mental health
I
care.
think
Mental
healthcare
health-
has.
I
to be
don't-
Mental health people get fucked.
No,
you know,
I
just
don't
yeah.
think.
don't
No,
have it.
I think to an extent, it's like, can you really do everything? No. I think if you need that help, at some extent, you have to cover for you have to do it yourself.
I think if you did like universal health care, you probably have to include mental health.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I guess I don't think universal health care would like work well in America.
I think it would never work at this point.
If you have like more progressive healthcare things for America, then I would not be mad if psychologists are overlooked when they discuss
overlook mental health people.
I think it'd be important to. I think you have to include it. I think if you like cut it out, what do you think? Or what do you think?
I guess it kind of feels like weird, like the people like they're also obviously like struggling, maybe not like as equal to like certain like conditions or whatever, but like it just kind of feels like bad just like overlook them. Like it's easy to say, it's easy to like just like overlook certain people when you're not like
overlook them. But it's like
it's kind of what you're saying.
That's what you said. Like people.
But it's like okay, here, someone has childhood trauma. You know, it's like I don't think taxpayers should have to pay for them to deal with their past.
I mean, I think it's only fair that we all like pay. If we have universal health care, right? If you're gonna like, help someone who has like.
I think regular health care, that's very important. Whatever.
Well,
okay,
if some dipshit breaks his own leg, right? Why should they have to pay?
You pass into the category of like suicidal, eating disorders. Like you're in an institution. Okay, pay for institutions, but it's just like everyday like therapy. Zero chance.
Well, every therapy like saves lives, though. Obviously, like it's like
it stops you from getting to the point of killing yourself.
Okay,
yeah, because like, what if like my life like really, my life really sucks.
Sorry,
I don't have anybody can help me.
Not serious.
My life sucks. My life sucks. I have nobody in my life that can help me, or people in my life are the issue.
Yeah,
and you know, like I want like to have help, but you know, obviously that's not important. That doesn't matter.
Do you really believe that like our taxpayer money should be paying for other people's mental health crises?
You can say like if some dipshit idiot breaks his leg,
anything that like is you can say that for anything that's like. I would disagree. You can say that for anything that's like being covered by.
You say should taxpayer money pay for education? I'd be like yes. You say should it pay for our roads and infrastructure? I say yes. You say should it pay for our militaries? I say
I don't know.
I don't want to pay to borrow my RAM.
I don't want to.
I don't get why does the military go against like some people's actions if we're paying to what. Off topic, keep going, Olive. Sorry.
But it's just like I think in my head, I don't want my money going towards other people's health crises.
Yeah.
Like even though it's Social Security, I'm like fine, have my income support the old people. That's fine. That's fine. But it's like once you cross into the whole. Actually, I don't know how Social Security works. Don't quote me on that. Sorry if it doesn't work that way, guys.
They just take some amount of like money from people who worked, and then they like. Give it to the people who are about to retire, and then like that cycle keeps repeating over and over again.
People who are unable to work too, obviously. Like if you have like a disability,
but I think that's fine, honestly. But it's like I don't think our income should have to pay for mental health.
It kind of feels like arbitrary to like. I feel like arbitrary to like dismiss like mental health crisis as like not like as like.
I mean, I guess
valid
I think
as,
it's important, and I think it's kind of hard to like really compare because like right now we don't have like we don't have universal health care. I think if you up to the level of universal health care, then it's like, you know, maybe there's something there. But I just think in general, it's like that's like, it's not a priority. It's never been something I think
that the biggest issue with like a universal, like if you were to overlook mental health crises and whatnot, I think the biggest issue with those is that those can be like dangerous to people who aren't just you. Like an injury can only hurt you really, but like if you have like a manic person who's like gonna like go start stabbing people outside, obviously you'd want them in therapy more than you want someone to have like a broken leg.
How much does it really happen compared to lung cancer cases a year?
That is true, but I think the fact that it does happen should like be enough reason that you should get two people.
I don't think so.
Both involved at least.
When's the last time you heard of a manic person killing like people?
I guess manic was a wrong word for it, but yeah.
When's the last
I mean, like if a manic person like gets behind the wheel of a car, they can like make some kind of horrible harebrained ideas, like hurting themselves or hurting people over like around them, obviously too.
But it's like, how common is that?
It's common enough to where it's like it happens in America. I just feel like it's like a thing you can't like overlook is all. I think overlooking that kind of thing is only going to get more and more dangerous. But I guess I think universal healthcare is stupid anyway. It would never work out in like America.
It wouldn't work out.
And
but I think in the ideal world.
Is that someone knocking on our door?
Yeah, someone knocking.
Oh, for the viewers at home, someone's knocking on our door right now, I think. Should we go open it?
Who is it? Who even would it be? Who knows we're filming on a Monday?
No one should know that.
It's Noah Foreman and Sky Tab.
How did they know we were
it's a Monday.
Yeah,
how did you know we're here?
It's not even Wednesday today.
Because I saw your water bottle and I thought that you lost it.
Oh, James snitched on us, dude. How could he? What? What's up?
How's senior slashing going?
I haven't even done.
haven't started yet.
Yeah, I have like. No, this is stupid. You're ruining the podcast. No, you're like doing the whole political thing here, and you're like ruining the whole vibe. You gotta get out. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Ask them what they think actually about
Okay.
the thing we're talking about.
What were we talking about
okay.
again?
No, okay. Do you think? So like,
I
imagine
don't know.
right.
It's on my phone.
Universal health care. Do you think that should also cover mental health?
Oh yeah.
Or just in general, should the taxpayer money go to mental health?
You can't see
I-
Nick Foreman. He's
oh,
off the
he-
camera. He's off the camera.
I've been saying I don't think that my taxpayer money should pay for everyday therapy. I guess to an extent, it's like if you get to a point, then it's like fine, I like pay for the institutions. But it's just like I just don't think in general your rich mommy not loving you matters to me enough.
That's just your life, all Ep. Like, that's just you in your daily life. Yeah.
The life of Ep.
But it's like what do you think? Should the government help like with mental health?
As a healthcare provider, I would say I think that instead we should first prioritize like immediate health.
This
for
is what I
individuals.
said. I said if someone
Yeah.
has a kidney ruptured and someone has they're a little depressed, I
or
think
even
A
kidney
little
goes number
depressed.
one.
Just
A
a
little
suicidal,
depression.
you
A little
know.
depression.
I think
A
we
little
should
depressed on the
focus
side.
on especially like chronic illnesses as well. We should focus on care for that before we focus on care for mental
I just
health
feel
stuff.
like
But it's still important, and it'd be really cool if we had enough money for it. But okay, bye.
Layer Sky. You
Can't
know
pay
what?
for
Thanks for
mental
weighing
health and the
in.
old people. Pick your battle.
I guess the
I
issue
say we
is
get rid of the old people.
whatever.
Yeah.
So
Rid of them.
so you.
won't get old. We'll have less old people if we stop paying for mental health.
You're so right. We should just like
Oh.
find the content news
Okay.
actually.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, if you think about it, universal healthcare would make it so we have more old people, and so
That
then
is
it's like
true.
I don't think we can afford to have. I think I think like,
Okay. How about
So
this?
we need- so we
can't
should-
afford
we need
to
to
have.
certain
Assisted suicide. We put that
We
in
need
the
a
option
certain amount of
too.
people, so we should do that. Like
Assisted
in Canada.
suicide is illegal
Yeah.
in a lot of our states.
They just, like, know where
It's
to do
not a
it
lot
at.
of them. It's like it's like what did we were looking it up.
We did
It's
look
like
it
a
up
certain
while
number
ago.
of states allow assisted suicide, and honestly, it's like I think more should. If you have a chronic illness and they say 3 months left to live, go about your life for the month and do everything you need to do, and then say, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I think the only issue with that sometimes is like advocating for just like for assisted suicide can kind of become a little bit like really hurtful for people with like mental disabilities. 'Cause people like will advocate for it.
But it's
People
like
with Down syndrome, be like, oh, you should kill yourself right
no,
now because your life is so
that's not
horrible and
how-
it's
assisted
impossible to live
suicide
with.
is only legal if you are already diagnosed with a chronic illness, and if it's like if you're not like if you don't know you're gonna die in the next like whatever you can't
What is
kill
chronic?
yourself.
What does
Well, I
chronic
guess
mean?
yeah. Wait, why would you
It's
even?
like not a chronic, but it's like you have a
An
fatal
unmanageable illness, maybe?
like a fatal, not unmanageable, a fatal illness. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like say you have some really progressive cancer, they know they can't cure it, and they tell you at max you have 4 months left to live. You
That's-
in those states you can like whatever
Mm-hmm.
do what you want and be like, yeah, I don't want to sit here waiting for the day I die.
you
Instead,
can die with dignity or whatever.
yeah, die with dignity.
I guess I would raise a question of should it be offered to just
Yes.
like the general public as a whole, like after going through like rigorous mental health like checks and whatnot, should it be offered to like just
I don't
everyone
think you can pass
in
rigorous
America?
mental health checks if you want to kill yourself.
Well, I mean,
You can't.
you can.
I-
All the people who like in the right minds could
What
kill
do you
themselves.
I don't
So-
think I think in zero way it should be offered to the general public.
So only offer it to people who are suffering from really bad like fatal
No, it's
illnesses.
not.
that are
It's
gonna,
like it's
kill
like
them
they
anyway.
have a death
Yeah.
timer on them.
I feel like
They know in the next 2 months they're gone.
yeah. I feel like that's fine. Like that's fine. But I
I
feel like
don't
you should
think-
also offer
I
it
don't
to
think
like
you should-
everyone.
You should offer to the general public. Some depressed person wants to kill themselves.
Yeah.
And you let them. No.
I think it should
Yeah,
be an option.
yeah. Also,
right?
I mentioned earlier because I feel like if like a suicide the issue is I guess there's certain people who probably like I'm sorry like I guess
You're
Like,
letting
they
them.
should- like,
You're
it
letting
shouldn't
their
be
depression
killed.
win. They
they
should not die.
killed.
Who
They
are
should not
you
die.
to
Because
determine
do you know,
how someone should live their
to
lives? I
what
guess. Like how?
extent-
Why is
to
it
what
illegal?
So you
extent
believe that
do
the
you-
depressed
You're
people
removing you're removing autonomy from that person by saying
You're
they
not
can't kill
removing
themselves if they
autonomy.
want
They
to.
can kill themselves. If they
Bro,
want
I'm-
to.
I'm
so
saying-
you think that we should let people like who
I'm
have
saying
mental
have the
illnesses
option,
they
of
should just
course.
kill themselves? They shouldn't matter.
They,
It shouldn't matter.
they are
just
depressed.
saying-
They're
You're
going through a
stripping-
hard time.
You're stripping
yeah,
a little bit
let's let them
of
die.
autonomy
Like,
from them
no.
to
No,
help
I'm
them.
not.
You're
Yes, you are.
stripping
Yes, you
autonomy.
are.
I
They
If
need help,
they
not
want to
death.
kill themselves and you like put them in a room
Yeah.
like stop themselves, you're taking autonomy from them
I
because they
think
are dangerous to
that
themselves.
I think that offering the service is fine.
No.
I think
So-
that it should be
I
mental.
think
I
there's
think
a
it
0%
should
chance
be.
that that's fine.
I think it's
Depressed people should be
No,
allowed to kill themselves.
I
I
think
think-
assisted suicide that should be legal. And if you're on like you're counting down days till you die, yeah, that's fine. But to the general public, especially under a certain age, 0% of you should like just let you kill
So
yourself.
only people who are suffering from really fatal diseases, because like you don't want like people like someone like who like who's like depressed, like suffering, like they just let them get out when they can fix them.
Let them suffer. They can seek help. They can.
I feel
they
like
can commit suicide on
suicidal
their
people
own.
will kill themselves. Like
No,
I feel like if suicide puts like
This goes back to the big problem is the mental health crisis in America that's not being discussed enough.
like even if like it
Have
wasn't
you
an
heard
awkward
of, like-
situation for someone to kill
like, it's
themselves,
like-
wouldn't they just like do it anyway
Well,
at that
it's like
point?
the recent stats are like abysmal for the kids our age, especially those like.
What do you mean?
it's
Like more people our age want to kill themselves?
Yeah,
not
like, a
just killing
lot,
themselves, but it's
dude.
like the self-harm rates. It's like 1 in 4 girls in our age range.
I want to be
which-
like that guy. It's like it's the phones. I mean, it is.
No,
the
it is.
internet.
No, it
It's
is
just-
social media.
No,
It
it's
is
like
social
it's
media,
the so like COVID made it so we no longer socialize with each other, and that in our formative years, and it like led to long-lasting effects of now we're on social media instead of
It's just
socializing.
kind of wrong. Yeah.
And then it's like I think it didn't hasn't there been
haven't-
like calls of like the lonely generation.
yeah, we haven't even like seen the long-term effects
We
of
ha-
being on social media yet.
But
at
it's like
all,
obviously
I mean,
like
we can't see it though. Like people like
It's
they
like-
be-
it's-
honestly,
it's like the rates, like-
they become depressed because they feel
Exactly,
like,
right.
oh my gosh, my life kind of sucks. But this person, I'm not seeing what their struggles, but because I only see the perfect side of it, I feel inferior by comparison. I feel depressed. I'm
it's
gonna
like
kill myself.
It's like all the like mental health rates are up so much, and I don't know
So
why that
heavy
is.
social media use can cause mental health
Causation,
issues.
not like
Causation,
correlation.
correlation,
Correlation,
yeah.
not causation. But it's like to an extent, it's like yeah.
Maybe it is correlation and causation. Who knows?
But it's crazy, and I don't know why no one's talking about that.
It is weird, like,
'Cause
we're not
to
focusing
what
on it at all,
extent
right?
do you see a stat like that, and you're like, yeah, that's fine. Get 10 girls in a room, and
four of them will
2.5
kill
of them.
themselves.
Kill
half of-
themselves.
No,
Well,
not
well,
kill
so- well,
themselves.
commit
2.5 of
self-harm,
them
obviously.
are self-harming.
themselves.
And
Yeah,
you think
that's scary,
fine.
right? That's like a scary thought.
Yeah.
That's
It's almost like the people up top don't give a shit at all about what's happening on the floor. That's
James King, the revolutionary. He's gonna start the next civil war.
I'm gonna start burning down systems,
He's gonna start the
obviously.
next
No.
revolution.
and I think kind of
It's
goes-
just like no one cares.
It's-
Like nobody
yeah,
cares.
And I think I think something that kind of ties in. There's like a lot of people these days that are like bring back bullying.
Yeah,
Do
that's
you know how
insane.
crazy of a statement that is?
Like,
I guess they think that people are like too soft,
Too
I don't know.
weird.
I feel like
It's like-
I don't know because issues like you do. I feel like you there's gonna become times where you have unavoidable conflict, and you need to learn to be able to diffuse that
No.
and like solve it yourself. No,
that's not a skill gained by being bullied by people
No,
around
it's
you.
always-
I just don't.
obviously.
It's like in zero. It's like 0% chance that people should be advocating to bring back bullying.
Yeah.
Like it's like
That,
all
like, will
the-
lead to
like,
higher
that's-
suicide
that's
rate
just
than anything
hard.
it's those people who are
That-
either far removed from it, or they didn't actually experience it themselves. Maybe they
It's
would
like,
maybe
are you
they
trying to
would
raise
they
the
would've
next
been bullied- they
generation of
would've been
school
bullies,
shooters? I
honestly.
don't know what you want.
Yeah,
like
I've seen people like be on like weird online, right? Like be quirky and weird in school online, and people be like, "Oh, we should bring back bullying so
It's
they
like-
kill themselves.
it's
We're
like-
lucky." I'm like, "Whoa, holy shit!"
people I
It's like you
hate,
can't
they
say-
they
you can't-
deserve to die.
Someone
Yeah.
actually said this the other day in like a couple years ago, freshman year. Someone said, someone like these kids in my class were like bullying this kid, and
Yeah.
they're like, he should probably just kill himself. And I was like, I was like, this is
You
so
stood there? You
insane.
stood there? You
No,
stood there? You
I
stood
didn't
there?
say that. I went and told the teacher. And here's the thing: they had like negative repercussions, but
'Cause
it was like
nobody
they
gives
were
a
like
shit.
they were actively bullying a kid, saying they wanted him to kill himself. And I'm like, you can't do that. Like in zero ways that is that fathomably okay.
I'm going to say this one time because no one else talks about this at all. That girl who was in our school for a while, she was like overweight. She had like mental health disabilities. I don't remember her name anymore. She got Danica. She got ruthlessly bullied in our school every single day. And I made the horrifying mistake of standing up for her once to my friends and shit. I got called Danica's girlfriend for it. And they fucking ran me through. It's insane. People like just shit on her nonstop
How dare you?
for
How dare
nothing.
you? How dare you?
The entire
How
school.
dare you? How dare you try to support the outer group or the
I
inner
didn't
group?
even like go to the school, and I had heard people talk about her.
It was
and
the
it's like-
entire fucking
it's
school.
like-
They
it's
all
like,
hated her.
You can't do that.
No,
Like-
and no one ever stepped
She was
in.
getting bullied since like elementary school. I think
Yeah.
I'm like, what's the elementary school?
It's like
No
let's
one
just
ever
like
stepped
laugh
in,
at
no one
people
ever
for their
stepped up.
insecurities, and
Someone
that's fine.
pushed her
That's
down the
fine.
fucking stairs,
Wait,
and people
what?
laughed at her.
What?
Yeah. Someone pushed her down the stairs.
What
Like,
the fuck?
the stairs to go down to like a gym area. Someone pushed her down the stairs, and people laughed at her. They
What
just
the
like,
fuck?
like
It's
laughed at
like-
what
it's
happened.
like- it's-
And so she
what?
stopped on the
You
floor. It was
can't do that.
insane.
It's like-
What?
And no one cared. The teachers didn't care and step up for her. No one
The
cared.
teachers in our school don't care about anything.
No,
Kids are
it's
fighting,
wild.
They're like, guys, let's stop. It's like
It's just like
care about anything.
It's people are killing themselves. Like, I'm not surprised at all. If that's like the world we live in, and no one's going to ever step up like the people who are being like stepped on, obviously at all.
Isn't like
what the hell's happening,
like the
y'all?
bystander effect?
It's just like that's what it is.
It's like
Low empathy.
it's like the whole thing. Like I was saying, like if you're being passive, you're adding to it. It's
Exactly.
Like, it's like if you're a
low-
bystander, you're the problem.
It's a combination of like low empathy and also I guess like the fear of social repercussions. Like what you said, like you obviously didn't care about, but there's some people
No.
who feel like, oh, if I stood up for this person, all my friends or these people they're gonna exclude me too. So I can't do that.
The craziest part was that when you think of like mean bullies, you think of like guys like picking like on one like smaller guy. It was the girls. It was like
Well,
all
I
the
was
women.
gonna
It was
say,
crazy,
I don't think
dude.
I think there's a lot of bullying
Well, there's
among
like the
like
mean girls,
girls.
obviously,
Yeah.
yeah. But it was like
Hopefully,
it
like,
was crazy. Like she had like cyberbullying going on with her. She had like
Cyberbullying?
Yeah, people like were fucking harassing her online. She like her only person
Well,
because she was
you know
supposed to get
what I
fucking
also
harassed
see a
for
lot
it.
of that on the topic of cyberbullying. People like make a lot of jokes that like if you're getting cyberbullying,
You should
just
just
turn off
the
your
phone.
devices.
That's insane.
And that's a crazy statement. They're
That's
like
never
they're
happened to
like
anyone before.
they're like. And that's like,
guess
it's
'cause
like,
they're
it's
not-
like you're disrespecting the people who were genuinely bullied to the point of suicide. And it's like you can't say
Just turn off the
"Turn
phone."
off
because
it
it's so,
off."
I guess
Like,
it's like because they're just so detached. They lack empathy and they're so detached from the situation that they just don't give a shit.
Again, it's like nobody cares.
So
The world-
low empathy.
I've seen people say, "Oh, our generation's like Generation Alpha is so empathetic because of the internet. Like they're so open to new experiences." Whatnot. No, the people who say I have no idea what happens on the internet, they're fucking stupid.
I don't know.
I think if anything, the internet has probably caused like more issues. Honestly,
No,
yeah.
it has, and I think someone needs to start addressing the problem of rising rates in our teens, and no one does. No one does.
Are you telling me
what do
people at top don't care?
What do you guys think of the like some governments they are like implementing like social media restrictions that are
has to
supposedly
happen.
about
Yeah, Australia.
some people get upset about because they feel like it's just about like controlling like narrative or whatever.
It's not controlling narrative. It's protecting their kids, and I think we should be looking into the fact that why did Trump get it overturned? Why is it ours not getting taken away? Like, remember last year when TikTok was like getting banned?
That should have happened. They should have banned
TikTok is bad.
If you ask me, I think that we need to just start like adding in 18+ restrictions on any kind of social media site that involves like any kind of interaction with people
because
outside
it's like,
your
to
like,
what extent
group.
should you be 10 looking at this?
Because I understand, like
It's
there's
not
people
even-
like who require community, like when they're my age, like they're like, oh, there's like gay people out there like who require community.
That's why people always hate about this. They feel like, oh, I want someone where I can have connection because nobody in my life cares. I don't have anything.
But at the end of the day, it is causing so much more harm.
It causes
than
bullying.
ever
It
has.
causes desensitization.
And it's not even about like inappropriate content. It's just about like the mass of content in general.
Yeah.
I think honestly,
it's just
I think
disgusting.
part of it
It's
is like
just so much,
dehumanization.
dude.
Like online, I can like insult anybody like I care about. I don't see them as a person.
I can
don't
hate
care.
comment
And
everyone.
then they bring it. And then they bring
Yeah.
they
Hate
bring that
comment
kind
more.
of negativity into real life, and that's why people didn't care. Like because online you can say anything about negative people.
Social media, like,
you don't
the
give a shit.
extremes,
They're just random
obviously.
people.
And
I
it's
can't
crazy.
imagine it.
No more bullying.
I could never like have I could never like post online like on Iran. Like I
person.
post a podcast obviously. That's like something I do. But I can never like have my own like Twitter or like Snapchat where like I weigh on like on my opinion and shit.
No.
If I ever start doing that, shoot and kill me on sight, please. 'Cause I've lost my mind. But if I ever start saying my opinion online, dude, something's going horribly wrong. Like that
As
is
if
just
he's not saying the most outrageous opinions online through a podcast. I get what you're saying though. It's
Yeah,
like if I
yeah.
get to the point where I'm on when I'm on Truth Media. Sorry.
too social,
Sorry.
Floyd, too social, Floyd. It's over. It's over.
How dare you
Fake it.
dismiss?
She's
You're a fake. You're a
she's
fake
LARPing,
Donald
she's
J.
LARPing.
Trump fan.
Gosh,
You're
sorry
fake.
guys, I'm fake MAGA.
But yeah, dude.
I am. Not even pretend. Oh my goodness.
She's a fake MAGA.
Fake
But yeah,
MAGA.
dude. I don't even know though. Like, if I like go on Twitter and start like arguing with people online, just shoot and kill
It's
me.
like what am I
Shoot
doing?
and-
What am
yeah.
I?
Wasting
these
my
people
time
are
getting
so.
yourself-
It's like it's an extent of like you shouldn't be in contact with them because like there's like I think it's like it's like the geographical space. Like, should you really be able to contact someone across the state and like not across the state, across the country and argue about something that's stupid and no one actually cares about?
I'm not gonna say like that all social media is bad, but
You know, Reddit.
goddamn.
Sorry.
No, honestly, no. Reddit has like bad issues.
Yeah.
I think
It's the same thing.
No,
that
no,
was-
no, no, it's the same thing like everywhere else. But like people, like it's the same issue I was talking about. Like people are like dismissive. They don't see people as like real people. Anybody who just like slightly disagrees with them, like they get shunned, bullied, downvoted, banned.
But goddamn,
like,
Twitter is a cesspool.
how dare you
dude.
disagree with me? You get to get death penalty.
X,
Death penalty.
everything
Death
else.
penalty.
No,
Wait.
never. If you I'm just saying this once.
Didn't everybody like
Never,
didn't all the left wing
ever
people
use Twitter.
on Twitter like
They
they
go
all
to
leave
Blue Sky or
to Blue
whatever
Sky?
now.
So how's it still bad then?
Because-
I thought they were the ones who were doing the cancel culture. Then
Dude,
how?
it's everyone.
Wait, really? Really?
It's just like
Cancel culture is everywhere.
Yeah.
And
Really?
you know, the next time I
Have
see
you ever heard like a
someone-
right wing person cancel culture?
They do all the
Somebody
time.
Well,
wait,
it's like
really?
the next time,
Really?
it's like
When?
I see
When?
some-
I'll tell
well,
you later,
no.
I'll tell you later, one
Lots
second.
of like if influencers say something leftist, then conservatives will unfollow. It's that's just what it is. And the thing is to like what extent it's like I don't. It's like
does political opinion matter that much in the kind of content they create? Like if it's like some like gay ass VTubers like online like making these like annoying videos like where they screech and like play video games. Who cares if they vote for Trump or Biden? It doesn't change anything at all about the content at the end of the day.
it's like I don't know. It's all around. It's like
Again, it's a cesspool of people.
Longest episode of the Piggyback Podcast ever, gang.
Quick cast.
10-minute episode. 10 minutes episode gone full hour.
Actually 10 extra minutes more than any episode
Taurus and
ever.
Barry fucking love
No,
this video,
it's only
dude.
well, guys. This is actually my apologies. This episode was only supposed to be 10 minutes.
Yeah,
we just
the
kept on
quick
going.
cast. I mean, we had to talk-
Hour-long video.
I think this is one of our more
Taurus
training
is
ones,
not
honestly.
watching this.
Hey, that's good for us though, right? Because
That's
maybe
good.
like the
Give me
content
the hours.
Honestly, yeah.
But I think we talked about a lot of good stuff here.
Yeah,
I'll
this is a good episode.
I'll actually
More
individually
more
link
social
each
issues, I
segment to
guess.
him.
Yes.
I'll say discussion over.
I'll chop it all up for this
Iran
one,
bombing,
Don't
bombing,
chop it up.
bombing
Post it
Iran,
in one.
bombing Iran is social media bad.
That's all it really is.
And is healthcare is healthcare social security
Talking about Medicare,
is
Social
it dumb?
Security,
That was a good episode though, guys. I'm glad we did
That's
it.
good.
He didn't
Actually,
stop.
good.
Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on Wednesday or whatever. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.